Hi guys, my name is Roger, and I'm building a mid-engine supercar in the basement of my home. Let's take a look at what I've been working on this week.
Okay, guys, I didn't post a video last week because I didn't get files from Fateh in time to give a body update, but let me show you what I've been working on for the last 2 weeks. I redesigned the door hinge, and this is the new hinge style, and this is based on a Lamborghini Aventador style hinge, and this is the door close. This is the door open. You can see the hinge in here. See how the clearances work. And once I was able to get the clearances where I was happy with them, I made this cut line here between the door and the fender, and I gave that to Fateh so he could cut his files and start working on these parts individually. Show you one more angle here. And this is the door free to move. You can see that the top of the door in the front there is interfering with the body. The window will need to roll down slightly before the door actually opens, and all that will be controlled by an electronic circuit. But you can see here how the door swings up and down. These are actual solid files from Fateh. These are not renderings, and this is a front view of the car. And this is a side view of the car. You can see we've made a few changes. This is the rear view of the car. We've made quite a few changes here with the rear diffuser and things in the rear. A top view of the car. Here is a front isometric view. And a rear isometric view. Fateh sent these pictures colored like this so you can see how clean the body surfaces are. This color with the reflective light shining on it like this shows you any imperfections in the body, and everything is looking really nice here. Everything is smooth and flowing, and all of the body lines have a good reflective light on them. As far as what I've been doing physically on the car, I've still been working on some wiring. I removed this switch here and a push button I had for to turn the power on and to start the car to be able to drive it. That was temporary, so I have removed that and started installing the alarm system here. This is where I decided to mount this, and I've got a shock sensor that'll mount here in this area. Started running wiring. I've got about half of the wires connected. All of this goes to the door locks, and I won't be able to hook any of that up until the doors are on the car. And these few wires left here go to things like the horn and the lights, so they can flash the lights and beep the horn when the alarm is going off. And the starter button itself is ran over here and will go somewhere on the console. I'm not sure exactly the area yet, but in this general location. And it took me a while to unwire the starter that I had in the car and rewire this one up and get everything to function, but it is working now. The car starts and will run again, and that button, when you it's like any normal car, when you get in it and press the start button without mashing the brake, it activates the accessories and it'll power up this fuse box here and send power to all the things that need to operate off the accessories. And then to start the car, you'll get inside and press the brake pedal and hit the start button. That will start the engine and also send the power to this fuse box that I'm getting ready to install, and it'll power up everything else like the HVAC unit and whatever else that needs to be powered by the car being started. This little strip here is constant 12 volts. It is always powered. It runs straight to the battery, and it supplies things like the alarm, the horn, and the interior lights when you open the door to get in the car. All those things are constantly powered, so they work at all times. I still have a couple more things to wire up, like the hazard switch to turn the hazard lights on and off. It is basically just connecting 2 or 3 wires and it'll be finished. These few wires here running to the alarm need to connect. That shouldn't take very long either. These are for the alarm itself. This is an arming light and an arming button, but there's just a few more little things here on this alarm system to have it completely finished. I've also been still looking and doing some research on radios. I need to order a radio here in the next week or two. I think I've narrowed it down to 2 different ones. There's an Alpine radio I like and a Pioneer radio that I like. But I'll probably go ahead and order one of those here pretty soon. If not in this next coming week, in the next week or two, so I can go ahead and start running wires, speaker wires and power wires for the radio and get it installed. But I guess that's it. That is an update for what I've been working on for the last 2 weeks, and hopefully I'll get some more of this accomplished here next week. And until then, I'll see you guys again in 1 week.